EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Oklahoma City taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
A give up the middle to Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'll shift things around. To throw on second down, Andrews. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. And they'll try to run the option here. There he goes, right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple. A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. Down the sideline he goes. A beautiful fake. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 51 yards.
Just a breakdown there defensively. It looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Looking to throw. Andrews into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Their own 1-yard line.
Here we go, catch. Hey, check that, street.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Taking it right down Broadway. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce, 99 yards. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 3rd and 10. Going right back to Akers. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Give to Pierce now on the option. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 116 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game. And
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other through an opening, and there he goes. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a two-score swing that you just gave up. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Second and 10. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud on 3rd down now. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. knows the best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs, and Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now they'll change things up. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Andrews on first down. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the first round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the first round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
Now a throw here, hauled in. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now third down and 6 to go. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coach.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cam Akers halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Shamrocks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Texans 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Sims going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
125 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Stroud to throw it. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Pierce now up the middle. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. On first down, here's Stroud. Delivers another one to Pierce. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. Now Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. Andrews. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On second down, here's the option. And he gets out of bounds as he dives for the sideline with the first down. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Andrews. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Akers back-to-back catches. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, come on.
They'll run here with Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. That's out to the flat for Akers. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Andrews. Touchdown! Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Shamrocks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Shamrocks 21, Texans 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Akers, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14.
Texans 14. Harrison Butker set to
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now Andrews on 1st and 10.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 32 on the play.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. They'll give this to Akers running right. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Shamrocks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 14. Harrison Butker set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Stroud sets up the play action. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stroud working out of the gun. Short throw into the hands of Jordan, pushing his way inside the 40. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
Play action. Stroud now. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
136 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Looking to throw. Andrews. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.
T. Higgins.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Shamrocks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying
it's caught inside the 25? And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Stroud looking to throw.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Here's Stroud.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete.
So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Give to Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Stroud. And it'll be intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the give, this is Akers. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now they'll audible to something else. To throw is Andrews. To throw on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
1st down, Shamrock.
Ready?
On the handoff, it's Akers. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. 2nd and 10. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick time. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
At the 43-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Okay, ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready?
Play action. Here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future, bright. 3rd and 1, Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On first down, Bradshaw. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. They'll keep it on the ground. Bradshaw, not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. This offense so far on third down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Bradshaw, and he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man right side is Rice. A nice throw there. We've seen a lot of those from this young man. How would you assess, Charles, his first start thus far?
I think it's been everything that they could have asked for because he's handled all the basic things quite well. And even some of the wrinkles that have been thrown at him, he's shown a lot of poise throughout and made some nice plays.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Andrews. That'll be caught by Rice. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
Complete to number 19. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Bradshaw. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, look at this play call. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. And a gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And this Texans defense stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And Stroud now to throw. That is caught by Dell.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Let's go now. Hustle.
Stroud to throw it.
Dancing to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week one and week two. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Oklahoma City, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.